What would you do when a stranger passes you on the street? Do you engage with them or simply ignore them? Most would resort to simply ignoring the stranger, but why? Why not share a smile, a compliment, or a wave? What harm does a little kindness do? Kindness makes us and others feel on top of the world. Even through dishonesty, war, and arguments, the art of kindness can persevere and change the world. Anybody has the power to share kindness, whether it be through spur-of-the-moment acts of kindness, utilizing emotional intelligence for the greater good, or healthily managing conflict. No matter how we decide to treat strangers or friends, there is one thing that we all have in common, and that is the ability to appreciate kindness. But Buddies Without Borders taught us that we also have the ability to be that kindness. Everyone has the opportunity to spread kindness, no matter how mere it may be. For example, picking up someone's papers when they fell, or providing a meal for the struggling homeless. Kindness in itself is a domino effect. Think about it. One act of kindness pushes one person in the right direction, urging them to share one, and the next person shares another. It goes on, just like a chain of dominoes. Yet, who was the first domino? When choosing to be the first domino, the impact you make on not only yourself but your environment around you is truly gratifying. As Eric Hoffer, an American philosopher and social morale once said, kindness can become its own motive. We are made kind by being kind. Not only does kindness benefit others around you, but the feeling of kindness rewards your brain. It keeps you motivated, and it leaves you feeling better than before. But perhaps it's always easier to choose hate or selfishness over kindness. When it comes to unkind situations, instead of being impudent or impatient, why not try to guide them in a direction that hopefully leaves them with a little more understanding, as opposed to resentment or hate? What is the point of spreading hatred instead of choosing to disregard it or educate others? After all, giving somebody the opportunity to learn from their mistakes, as opposed to being criticized, could be the second chance that they might have needed. At the end of the day, kindness is undefined, and it is something that we all grow up to understand and learn. It is a choice to practice kindness and spread it, and everybody has the opportunity to do so.
I'm thinking about emotional intelligence this week to spread change and kindness. We thought a lot about how you mustn't only donate to charity or help someone cross the street, you really need to change how you think. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to control, understand, and assess your complex emotions, good or bad. However, it's not only about recognizing your feelings, but how you use compassion to understand and react to those of others. By growing your emotional intelligence, your mindset begins to reflect your actions, emotions, success, relationships, and overall ability to spread kindness. We can implement emotional intelligence in our day-to-day lives through 5 principles: self-awareness, self-regulation, social awareness, social skills, and motivation. As our team pondered what implementing EQ meant, we took contemplation into action by using EQ in our daily lives, but by all means, it was not easy. Naturally, conflict will occur, and when it did, we implemented the 5 principles, which is definitely not our first reaction. These experiences overall opened our minds to the possibility of emotional intelligence. They not only deepened our relationships, but expanded our happiness and that of others. But perhaps the most important part of these experiences is to retain what we learned and continue using it in the future. EQ is such an exciting and complex idea with so many facets that we talked about. We talked about the dark side of EQ. IQ versus EQ. Is EQ inborn or developed? Emotional intelligence allows everyone to see the world through the bigger picture, giving you the tools to spread kindness and spark change. So thank you, BWB, for teaching us about emotional intelligence. It was so much fun, and we all loved it.
What do you do when you're confronted with bullying? Either it's the bullied, bullier, or bystander. It is all about thinking in others' shoes. Conflict management is not always about being a hero jumping right into the situation and saying, no, that is not okay. Sometimes it's more about finding a resolution, or at least easing the situation. In many stories we've heard about bullying, most of the time bullies are facing a lot of struggles in their life. Then they transfer this negative energy and misery to others. We're not saying they should be excused, but most of the time we should understand what made a human being go to such extreme. Next time when we see someone being bullied, we should seek help immediately. We can also step back from the situation and understand that the bullier is the problem, not us. If you're a bystander, interject with a thoughtful and considerate conversation so as to not aggravate the situation. Do not add fire to an already large flame. It is very likely to get worse. In a lot of conflicts, not just bullying, we should be seeking resolution, not trouble, not an argument. Analyzing the situation and finding the best resolution is what we are supposed to do. Most of the time, conflict is derived from something unnecessary. Avoiding conflict and finding the resolution is the most ideal thing we can do. If in a conflict, to find a suitable resolution, empathy is what we need to get out of the situation.
Although everyone has the ability to spread change and kindness, most choose to avoid doing it. Whether it be through spur-of-the-moment acts of kindness, utilizing EI, or managing conflict, countless people feel as if their actions have no impact on the greater good. Kindness and unkindness are both contagious. If you are unkind to someone, they will be the same. But if you show kindness, then others will be kind and respect you. If everyone is more kind, the world will be a better place and everyone would be happier. After the experiences we've had in this forum, our lives became happier in our own ways. We spread more kindness and learned how to handle conflict healthily. Whenever we meet new people or go to new places, there's one thing we'll always remember: the importance of kindness. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.